They said, we just want to have gay marriage. That's it. Allow us, gay people, to marry each other. Make it official in the United States where I could, give a wedding ring to my partner and we could be officially married and any documents say we're married. That's all we want. That's it. Oh. DavidHarrisJr.com. Big time Trump supporter. Mandatory LGBTQ-focused sex ed for kindergartners pushed by Washington Democrats. Washington Republicans? No. It's always the criminal Democrats. If it wasn't, you think I'd have a hard time coming out here saying, hey guys, another criminal Republican, fake wannabe John McCain, John McStain, I was all over that little jerk. And he was a fake Republican. Didn't matter. I was still all over him. It just so happened to be the most corrupt party, quite possibly in the existence of our nation's history ever. And that's just is what it is. It's just a label. We call ourselves Democrats, whatever. One of the newest measures Democrat state House members are advocating is contained in House Bill 2184. The bill mandates comprehensive sexual health education by the year 2022. A group that describes itself as a coalition of parents dedicated to fighting comprehensive sex XXX education in our schools and legislation that imposes upon parental rights is on the front lines, attempting to warn parents of the dangers embodied in the legislation. Democrats supporting it want people to believe that the bill would establish equity or equal access to sexual health information, especially with regard to topics of affirmative consent and the needs of LGBTQ students. From Breitbart, a work group composed of 16 women that reviewed K-12 sex ed provisions in the state concluded in its final report that members agree all students would benefit from kindergarten, again K-12, comprehensive sex health education. The conclusion, however, was reached after the Washington Office of Superintendent of Public Instruction conducted a survey about the issue and received more than 10,000 responses, nearly 3/4 of which came from females. Ironically, the work group found 58% of survey respondents said comprehensive sex health education should not be required in K-12, and 42% said that it should be required. Nevertheless, the work group stated, the Sexual Health Education Work Group agreed that all students in Washington's public schools should have access to comprehensive sexual health education in grades K-12, mandating they'll call it CSHE, which stands for the Sexual Health Education. CSHE or she, him, or shim, which one is it, is an issue of equity and would help to ensure all students across the state receive quality, evidence-informed instruction, regardless of who they are or where they live. The work group found that several groups are often excluded from relevant, inclusive instruction, including students in out of home care, students with disabilities, students who identify as LGBTQ+. See, my car is a Tesla, it's a Model S, it has ludicrous mode. But it also has ludicrous plus. If you need just a little boost, ludicrous plus. Well, there's LGBTQ+. And English learners, among others. Washington Representative Michelle Collier's website, Republican, it looks like, provides a radio report with John Satgast of Olympia about the bill. If you want to listen to it, you can click on the link. I'll put the link up anyways. About the proposed mandated sex education curriculum, Calder says, when I looked at the curriculum, I'd be happy to read some of this stuff. But I will tell you, I know that the chair would gavel me because it is completely inappropriate for me to say here. And I think that if it is inappropriate for me to say on the dais, I don't think that's something that I would want to teach a kindergartner. The bill to mandate comprehensive sex ed died in the last legislative session, but the current bill is as equally as controversial, as stated by Washington conservative radio host Jason Rantz. The thing that seems most apparent to me is that the LGBTQ faction of the liberal agenda is front and center here, pushing for the expansion of their fringe to become the mainstream. It's not about special rights at all. It's one percenters trying to drag the rest of civilization into their specialty, if you will. And that's what it is. The one percentered liberal Democrats. Hey, you voted for us. Let us do the legislating around here. Yeah, but you didn't say you were going to do that. You never said you were going to do that. You didn't say you were going to do this. Now you're doing it. Well, you voted for me. Right, but you lied to us. We thought you were somebody else. Well, I guess you're going to have to wait till it's time to vote again. Get rid of me. In the meantime, I'm going to teach your kids all about sex. I'm going to make sure we vaccinate your kids without your permission. We'll even stop you from bringing your kids to the school if you don't vaccinate them. In the name of safety. Liberal, in the name of disease-ridden liberals, actually. As Mark Dice's shirts that he sells say, liberalism help find a cure. I strongly agree. Take care.